Alrighty. Okay, I just say like what happened there, but no, I think we're still good. All right, very good. Make sure we send out the live messages. I don't think I broke it, no. Alrighty. Very good. So, yes, I think we're all set. I think we're good to go. I'm not noticing any issues on my end. Looked like it's still going. We got a few folks in the room, so that's a good sign. Little, I don't know, it was a weird, like, it like froze for like a second, then it kind of started going again. So, oh, well, all good. So, yes, tonight, folks, how are we doing? Powder cake pack rips. Yes. Got ourselves a bit of a breaky poo. Just a little breaky poo for everybody. Got this clear cut. I'm going to let you guys choose the box we're going to break tonight. Out of the two, the other one will be given away to someone that joined this break tonight. So that's always, again, I thought that was kind of a cool little giveaway. Why not? Because, again, you just never know. I mean, don't get me wrong, like clear cut is a harsh mistress, but, you know, you can still get some nice ones out of there. And so you just never know. And then this, of course, is the main event of the evening, ending in numbers 6, 7. Again, I'll obviously give folks a few minutes to make their way into the room here. But again, yes, this case did not come from Triple Play. I know the first 3 cases we've opened have all come from Triple Play, but this one is not. Completely different store, state, site, everything. So, I mean, hopefully, you know, I'm just hoping we kind of see some different stuff in this tonight. I think we've done pretty damn good so far with SPA, so I want that to, I want that to continue. So let's go ahead and open it up. Got a couple folks in here, so that's fine. There we go. There for right now. All right, let's see. So we have for numbers here 74 on this box and 79 on this one. So again, you guys tell me. I mean, is the feed okay still? I want to make sure about that. Is everything still okay on your guys' end? 74. All right, good. Just want to make sure. So good. All right, so that's the choice for tonight, eh? 74 by Micah's Hand. All right, just want to make sure. All right, so 74 was chosen. 79, again, we're going to set this one aside for another break. We'll talk about that more as we kind of get more into this one, about what we're going to do next, again, with that. With that inner and everything, how we're going to chop that one up. So there you go. This is tonight's inner case, 8 boxes, 74 on the sticker. And there it is, everyone. Tonight's entertainment. Excuse me. 8 glorious boxes of SP Authentic. So that's now the question. I got a couple more questions for you guys. So obviously, now we have our inner and it's opened. Which stack are we going to start with? Are we going to go with the left or the right? And you guys tell me again. Really, no wrong answers. Everything's going to get opened up. So there we go. Left. So that's all I needed. So right's right there. Left right there. And now the final question. Which box of clear cut do we want? Do we want the top or do we want the bottom? 29 and 11 are the stickers. So which clear cut box is going to get ripped tonight? Again, this will be the final box of the break this evening. 11. All right. And this is going to be given away. So kind of put a little X on that. This is the giveaway box. 29 on the sticker, 53 on the box. So there's some recorded information there for you for the box. Again, we'll give that away later. So tonight, break predictions. Tonight, I think we are going to do a little bit of break credit, I believe. I'm trying to think. There was something I was going to do there. Oh, well, guess I can't think of it now. But anyways, so I think because again, dealing with what we're going to see tonight, that'll kind of dictate what we do next week. Because again, we should have another off week. Stature doesn't come out till the 17th or whatever it is, so we still got a whole another week to go before anything new comes out. So again, what we see tonight will kind of dictate that. So again, being that's the case, we'll just do just a couple $10 break credits tonight. So again, 3 out of 4 will do one $10 break credit. 4 out of 4 will not only do one, we'll do two. Well, again, we'll also be giving away the clear cut box as well. So a few things will be hopefully given away tonight from this one. But the break predictions tonight are as follows. If we get 3 out of 4, we'll do $10. If we do 4 for 4, we'll do two $10 break credits. That's funny, Micah. But we got break predictions tonight are as follows. Break prediction number 1: hit a patch auto. Doesn't matter if it's future with just patch auto. Doesn't matter. Hit a card number 249 or less. Again, I'm kind of hoping if we hit a patch auto, that might be able to take care of it. Or for again, maybe we get like a really nice auto. Maybe like a dual auto. Fingers crossed. Then again, hit 5 current Future Watch autos is break prediction number 3. So again, just the normal portrait style Future Watch. Hit 5 of those to the current. And then hit an acetate Future Watch. I did throw a bonus, though, that deals with this because I said the bonus break predictions, if we hit a Dazzler auto from Clear Cut, I will obviously count that as well. So maybe like a last chance. Maybe if you're 3 for 4, you never know. It could bring it home. But those are the break predictions tonight. Again, I'll kind of monitor that as we get breaking and everything. But But yeah, so we'll do two $10 break credits if we get all four. But again, like I said, we're going to be doing the giveaway as well for this box. Like I said, this is going to be given away regardless to someone in this break. But maybe we can add a little bit more with the break credit. All right, so before we get into it tonight, yeah, that would be very, very generous. I don't know if I just have a feeling that I would, as much as I don't think that would actually happen, because again, Clear Cut's got a lot of different set, I just kind of feel like I would just really increase my chances of putting my foot in my mouth if I did. But anyways, so tonight the team ownerships is as follows. Tonight we have Chris Red, Anaheim, Boston Sleepers, Buffalo Micah, Calgary Matt, Carolina Jeff, Chicago Caleb, Colorado Brian, CBJ Eric, Dallas Chris, Detroit Jeremy, Edmonton Dar, Florida Eric, LAK Ken. We got Minnesota Sleepers, Montreal to Caleb, Nashville Jan. We got Devils to Izzy. We got Islanders Jan. We got Rangers Evan, Ottawa Micah, Philly to Caleb, Pittsburgh to Jason. We got San Jose to Terry. We got St. Louis Vance, Seattle Mike. We got Tampa Bay to Brian. We got Toronto to Graham, Utah to Brian, Vancouver to Bryce, VGK to Mike, Washington Graham, and then Evan has the Jets. All righty. Best of luck once again, everybody. Tonight, again, an inner of SPA. We still have the other inner. Again, like I said, tonight what we hit will dictate what we do this coming week. If we do not see a case hit come out of these boxes, I'm going to assume that the case hits in the other inner. And if that's the case, then I'll just post the other inner up. Just like we did this one, I'll post up. You guys can start making claims. We'll get it filled. We'll break it. But if we do hit something that I could see being the case hit, if it's big enough, depending, then what I'll do with the other half, because like I said, assuming if the case hit has been pulled, we'll use the other half. We'll buy some other products and things like that, and then we will do some mixers and stuff with the other half. Then at that point, we'll just kind of do some cheap stuff over this next week, because like I said, Stature's coming out, and unfortunately, like I said, we're gonna try for a case. I'm hoping we got enough in us to get a case done, but like I said, with the price of it right now, I don't know. It's a little iffy, but we'll see what we can do though. All right, everybody, welcome in break 226, inner of SP Authentic, and then we got our clear cut there at the end. Best of luck, folks. As always, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. Always like the chance to go live here, do some ripping for everybody, get a chance to just, hopefully pull some more monsters. Because again, SPA has been pretty good to us so far. We've hit some really big cards out of here, so I would love that to continue for everybody. Box number 1 here, we have sticker 55. And then we got box 51. I do like when the numbers are close like that. Again, this case did not come from Triple Play. I know our first 3 cases came from there. This did not come from Triple Play, but came from a place where we've gotten, other products and stuff from before as well. They've normally hooked us up with some really good prices and things like that. So 55 sticker, 51 on the box. Again, obviously, just like always with SPA, if we get the autos, if I can catch them, I'll set them aside here on our little podiums. You guys can keep an eye on them, and then we'll reveal them at the end of the box. Because again, for me, the autos are kind of the main hit of SPA, right? So don't want to just blow that. Don't want to blow the load too quick. You know what I mean, folks? Come on. So let's savor the flavor just a wee little bit. But best of luck, though, tonight. Let's see what we can do for everybody. Again, just 8 boxes. So I don't think this should take us too terribly long. So, again, we'll try to enjoy ourselves just a little bit. And, like I said, hopefully have a little bit of fun. And we'll see some nice cards tonight. But, as always, we're going to do the best we can. Like I said, I wish I could guarantee more past that, but that's the that's the best we got for you. Andre Lee, Future Watch Limited there. Mr. Bolduc. Zachary Bolduc, strong name. Martin Brodeur. And then Evangelista. What do we got? Sure, we weren't walking up on anything there. We weren't. We got Kreider's Zibanejad collaborations. Stutzla pageantry for the Senators. And Poulter Future Watch for the Devs. So what team? I know we got a few folks obviously here watching. Like, anyone got any predictions? Who they think that the team will? Who do you think will get the biggest hit from the break? What team? If we get anyone gets it right, I'll give them $5 in break credit too. I'll just say that. Brock Besser, JT Miller, Ottawa. All right. Brady Tkachuk, John Carlson. Like I said, just for fun, we'll see what happens. Like I said, so yeah, if anyone else has any guesses there they want to throw out, just throw me out a team. What team do you think will get the break hit tonight? And again, if you're right, I'll throw you $5 in break credit. We got Patrick Gillies up next, limited to 29 out of 199 green for the Panthers. No, not first auto. Yeah, the hit of the break. The biggest hit. Who's going to get the biggest hit, more or less? Pageantry red, Condre Miller. Then we got the Pierrick Dubé for the Capitals. All good. Like I said, I mean, just have I just think stuff like that kind of makes it just a little more interesting. I don't mind playing these little games with you guys. You never know, though. But what if it's Hudson? What if it's Celebrini? What if it's Ovechkin? What if it's McDavid? I mean, you got a lot of big hits in there. You just never know. But yeah, I mean, odds. I mean, with us. But again, you gotta remember though too. This is not a triple play case, and I think the majority of our Mishkov hits have come from triple play. But again, I don't know. I mean, there could be a whole bunch of Mishkovs in here for all I know. We got a gold Future Watch out of 99 up next. 77 out of 99, Patrick Koch for the Mammoths. Jack Hughes, Maximum Performance. DeBrincat. Again, I'm not against more Mishkov or anything like that. I'm definitely not. Again, I'm just all for just seeing big cards. I just like when, especially if I can try to hit at least something for everybody, or at least as many folks as I can. That's normally the mission. So again, I'm always that thing I was saying at the Foxy last time. He wanted that Matthews, and again, that's what I told him. Hey, Austin Matthews wants to pop. Cool. Hey, come on in, Austin. I'm not going to kick you out. Come on in, brother. But these are. But like I said, I'm all for just big names, big hits, whatever it may be. I'd love to hit, even if it's not necessarily a monster either, but if it's like a PC hit or something, it's a big one. That's always cool too. Um, you know, it's all good. It's all good, man. Brandon Scanlon, Clark Taves, and Kyle Connor. So our last 2 packs should hopefully have our autos. So again, hopefully we will see what we got. We've got probably a future watch in here, I bet. So we'll kind of, so we'll go ahead and that there. Freshman focus. And there he is, the man of the hour. Could he be too sweet to be sour? Macklin Celebrini. I was very surprised to see what his future watch auto patch that we hit was going for. I was definitely very surprised by that. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised. All right, set this down. Box number 2. So we got a pageantry auto would be my guess. Set that right there. We got freshman focus. Miles Pedersen. All right. Let's start it off tonight, everybody. Pageantry auto, first and foremost. Best of luck. Oh, very nice. Going to the Utah Hockey Club. So there you go, Brian. That's a nice hit. Logan Cooley, pageantry auto. Just saw a little hit going to the Utah Mammoths. The Mammoths. Very good. So that's a nice little way to start it off. So again, congratulations there, Brian, and to the Utah Hockey Club, the Mammoths. Logan Cooley pageantry. All right, let's see what we got for a future watch here. Best of luck, everybody. And another one for the Mammoth. So back-to-back Mammoth autos here. 894 out of 999. Eku Ratu for the Utah Mammoths. And this obviously will count towards your 1 break prediction. You need 4 more of these because I said 5. So 4 more of these, and that break prediction will be all set and ready to go. Move those out of the way real fast. All righty. Box number 2. 27 on the sticker. 11 on the box. Goodness. I do like my low numbers. Empty box. 27 on the sticks. 11 on the box. All right. Best of luck. We've gotten box number 2. 6 more boxes of SPA to go. Then we will close it out on our box of clear cut that's sitting up there in the background. I think this is an auto. So we will set this off to the side. We got Artemi Panarin, Maximum Performance, and Kent Johnson Limited. Connor Bedard. Gonna get Bedarded with it. We got Brad Marchand, Pageantry, and then Akil Thomas. Limited Future Watch. Going to the Kings. The Kings. Got Adam Klapka, Freshman Focus. Connor McDavid, Pageantry. And then Peter Mrazek, Limited for the Hawks. Got Gavin Brindley up next for the Blue Jackets. Brock Nelson, Pageantry. And then Maximilian Zuber. Zuber for the Mammoths. We got Hughes and Hronek collaborations for the Nucks. We got Sam Reinhart Pageantry right after that for the Panthers. And the old Krill Marchenko Limited for the Jackets. Luca Del Bel Blues. Freshman Focus. Then we got Wyatt Johnston Pageantry Red. And then Matt Steinberg Limited Future Watch for the Avalanche. Got 4 more packs. My guess probably going to be the effects in these ones. I don't know. Looks like we got a gold Future Watch. So out of 99. Oh, that's a nice one there. 75 out of 99. Going to Chicago. So Chicago's going to Caleb Frank Nazar. Gold Limited Future Watch, 75 of 99. That's a nice little hit, nice little surprise there going to the Blackhawks. Jared McCann. Get him sleeved up. $75 of 99, Frank Nazar. All right. These will be the effects then, maybe. Yep. Looking like to be so. Wyatt Johnston. We got Zach Dean. Another Patrick Gillies. I actually hit the green one earlier, not the base one like that. The Future Watch Spectrum. We got Akil Thomas, level 2. And Brand Scanlon. And then Leo Carlson right after that. All right, should be our final auto in this pack here. My guess is to be the Future Watch, because the first one looked like a sign of the times. There's a Future Watch there. Kachuk and Bennett. And then Colin Graff. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll start with the sign of the time first, I believe. Could be wrong. I believe that's what it is, though. Yep, no, there it is. Sign of the time. Sign of the times. Best of luck, everybody. Oh, wow. That's a nice one. They're going to Winnipeg. 6 out of 25. The Danish Dash. The Danish Dash. Nikolai Ehlers going to the Winnipeg Jets. So there you go, Evan. 6 out of 25. That's a nice one there. Again, nice gold auto. That will get you your break prediction, the card number to 49 or less. So that one's now out of the way. Again, like the inscription there. Nice little hit going to the Winnipeg Jets. So congratulations once again there to Evan, OTB. I figured it was going to be a little bit of a nicer sign of the times because I kind of saw the black a little bit. So those normally, obviously, usually are like inscribed and like numbered and stuff. So I kind of had a feeling this was going to be a little bit better than just a normal sign of the times. But very solid hit, very good. Nikolai Ehlers, good player there for the Jets. 6 out of 25. Gold ink auto, little inscription there, Danish Dash. Almost looks like it says Dush, but solid hit there. Congrats there once again to Evan. I like that. It's a good, it's a nice little hit there. All right. Now what do we got for our future watch auto? Best of luck, everybody. Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, Emil Lilleberg. Tampa's going to Brian. So there you go, Brian. 534 out of 999. Emil Lilleberg. So we're hitting on a pretty good ratio for the Bolts. I think we're actually doing pretty good with them ever since SPA came out. I think they actually, well, they had a pretty good list because again they got like 5 or 6 rookies as it is anyways, so they're going to have a bigger list. But I think every case we've opened, we've hit at least one Bolt Future Watch auto out of every case. So, you know. All right, on to box number 3, everybody. Yes, box number 3. We have 5 more boxes of SPA to go than our final box of Clear Cut tonight. We have 12 on the sticker and 40 on the box. Empty box, 12 on the sticker, 40 on the box. Okay. What do we have next? It's either a limited auto or out of 99, so we'll kind of set that aside just to be on the safe side. Josh Doan and William Eklund. William Nylander, that old maximum performance that he always gives. David Juracek, pageantry for the Jackets. I think he's now for the Wild or whatever. Jackson Blake. Limited. Not limited of heart, though, but limited future watch. Mikasa Esukasa, freshman focus for the Red Wings. Liam Ogren, pageantry for the Wild. Wild stuff. Limited Kill McCarr. And just that old stinky base. Just a bunch of stinky base. All right. What do we got up next? Zellweger. Olin Zellweger. Nick Schmaltz, pageantry, and then Bradley Nadeau for the Hurricanes. What is next? Kucherov and Point. Mario Lemieux. And Tage Thompson, limited. Final stack. Again, hopefully we'll see our future watch, obviously, in this one. I don't know what that is, so set that aside. Could be an extra auto, never know. Freshman focus. Pavel Minchikov. Limited Cameron Karate. Oh, got our future watch, it looks like. There. McDavid Max Performance. Sanheim Limited. And just that trio of base. Got the effects in here, Spectrum Effects. What we got? Mr. Kopitar, Anze Kopitar. Spectrum Effects. Then we got Shakir Mukhamadullin. And then Ruslan Ishkakov. We got a pageantry auto in here, so maybe one of those is probably just numbered. Collaboration Suzuki and Caulfield. Jack Eichel Limited. Last pack. My guess is probably the Future Watch. No, it does say it has a Future Watch Spectrum Effects, but it does not look like it. Anything looks like we got another Future Watch. Collaborations. Brazo. All right, so let's kind of sort these out real fast. Those two should be the Future Watches. Again, I don't know if they're autoed or not, but oops, I'm losing it here. There we go. So we'll start with, I guess, this one right here. I wasn't sure what this was. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. Future Icons. 95 out of 399. I was going to say, I don't think all of those are going to be autoed, but forgot about these Future Icons. They kind of get slipped in there. 95. So that's going to the Maple Leafs. Toronto's to Graham. Marshall Raffel. 95 out of 399. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go with this one up next. Could be a limited auto. Could just be out of 99. Let's see what we get. It is autoed going to the LA Kings. We got Trevor Moore. Limited auto going to LA. LA is going to Ken. So welcome back in there, Ken. I know it's been a minute. But again, you're allowed to leave. You don't have to, if you need to leave, you don't have to stay. But always like when folks find their way back into the room, jump into some breaks with us. So Trevor Moore for the LA Kings, limited auto. There we go. Do the pageantry next. What do we got here? What are we pageantry autoing? I think this is an update. Another Nikolai Ehlers. So Winnipeg's doing pretty good so far. A couple Ehlers autos. The Sign of the Times, number 25, and then this one here. Update pageantry going to the Jets. '23, '24. So congrats there, Winnipeg. A couple Ehlers autos, not too bad for, like I said, $25. Get your money's worth. What do we got here? Could be a future watch, could just be an auto, could be numbered. Let's find out. And it's autoed going to the New York Islanders, Kyle Macklin. 301 out of 999. And that is going to Jan. So there you go. I said, Islanders normally hit. That's just how it works. You take the Islanders, you'll probably get something. So let's see. This is number 3 now for your break prediction. You need 2 more of these. There's the Future Watch auto. Let's see if this one's autoed as well. Best of luck, folks. And it is a non-auto Jackson Blake, but good player. 159 out of 999 going to Carolina. Just throwing all kinds of curveballs in there for me. But that was a 3 auto box because it was the Macklin, the Moore, and then the Ehlers. So 3 auto box is always cool. Get that extra auto at least. One moment. Let's see what we got here. This is box number 4. Got 98 on the sticker. 88 on the box. Uh-oh. 98. 88. And that box number is upside down, so this is going to have the banger in a U. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Got to play it up. We got to hype it up. 98 on the sticker. 88 on the box. Let's see what we get. Halfway through our inner of SP Authentic. We got 4 more to go after this. Boxes of SPA. Then we'll have our final box of Clear Cut at the very end. Green Maximum Performance, Braden Point for the Bolts. Miro Heiskanen for the Stars. And then Cole Caulfield Limited for the Habs. Jackson Blake once again. Freshman focus for the Canes. Elias Pettersson. And then we got Oliver Kapanen, limited future watch for the Habs. All right. Make sure we're not coming up on anything crazy. We are not Shifley Connor collaborations. Followed that by Anton Lundell pageantry, and then we got the Marc-Andre Fleury here, limited for the Wild. And then just a whole bunch of base right after that. That was close. I was going to say shit. But going to the St. Louis Blues, Hugh McGinn, 710 out of 999. Again, non-autoed future watch. St. Louis is going to Vance, again, via the Raz there. Then we got Bradley, no freshman focus. Logan Stankoven, red pageantry. And then a Jack Thompson future watch for the Sharks. Excuse me. Hugh McGinn. So we got a green future watch. Those are out of 199. Going to the Boston Bruins. Justin Brazeau, 121 out of 199. Green limited future watch going to Boston. That's going to Sleepers. Then we got Mr. Leon Draisaitl giving that maximum performance. And then we got Thatcher Demko limited for the Knuckaroos right after that. Baston. Them bastards from Baston. $121 out of 199. Alrighty, last five. We got the Spectrum Effects. Mr. Dahlin for the Sabres. Sidney Crosby maximum performance. And then we got a limited future watch going to the Montreal Canadiens. Mr. Lane Hudson. Love to hit, again, I'm kind of for a Hudson future watch auto because, again, I've already kind of pulled the Mishkov and I've kind of pulled a Celebrini. So I'd kind of like to hit the Hudson. But, you know, again, like I said, I'll take any big hit, you know, anything big wants to come down the pipe here. You know, welcome on into the cake, basically. I'm not going to kick it out. You got something here. I think it's probably like a limited auto. So we'll set that there. And then we got for the Wild, Shane Wright. This is a future watch right here, I do believe. We got collaborations, Aho Jarvis, Oscar back for the Stars. What do we got? Last two packs of box 4. And we got our final 4 boxes to go. Got another auto. Looks like UD Authentics. Yep. Very cool. So it looks like maybe another 3 auto box possibly. Austin Matthews, maximum performance. Matthew Barzal right after that. Plop that bad boy down. Box number 5. Graham Clark. Charlie Lindgren. and Nikita Chibrikov for the Jets. All righty. We'll start with that's the UD Authentics there. Future Watch. Oops. So let's see what we got first and foremost. Again, this is the UD Authentics. Best of luck, folks. Auto number 1, box number 4. Going to the Buffalo Sabres. So there you go, Micah Peyton Krabs. Yeah, Buffalo's another one that's kind of been like like every case we've kind of hit like some kind of random, Buffalo Sabres autograph. It's just nothing huge, but just we keep kind of like there's always like some random Sabres auto in like every case we open. But congrats to Mike again. Like it's a nice little hit. Nothing crazy, but hey, it's a start. A little bit of ink never hurts. So there you go, buddy. Kick that homie out the way. What do we got here? This one look kind of different. Curated signatures. So we got Kane maybe. And going to the Hurricanes, Jalen Chatfield, 119 out of 299. Jalen Chatfield, 119 out of 299, going to Carolina. Carolina is going to Jeff. So there you go. Get you started. Get you started there. Really? You're looking for Mr. Chatfield, huh? Well, then that just makes it even better. I mean, if that really is the case, then it's like, all right, cool. Very gay. That's great then. I like that. Awesome. That makes it even better. I was just kind of like, I'm like, okay, it's a good hit, I mean, nothing crazy, but it's a nice hit. But then you're like, hey, knowing that, it's like, all right, cool, even better. Oh, damn. I was like, man, now you just broke my heart, bro. I was over here thinking like I did something good, and now you're like, nah, actually, fuck that. It sucks. Man. Anyways, what do we got next? What do we got next, huh? Best of luck, everybody. This is the Future Watch auto. That's going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So there you go, Jason. Rutger McGroarty, 825 out of 999, going to the Pittsburgh Penguins Future Watch auto. This is the 4th one. So you need one more now. Then you have 4 more boxes to go. We've pretty much hit one out of about every box. So that's always a good sign. I like that this year that you don't have as many like retros. I mean, they're like they got the horizontals and things. I mean, they got some different ones, but for the most part, it's like when we've been opening our cases, it's been a lot more of like these, the kind of the straight up, Future Watch autos. So that's always been very good. I like that. Rutger McGroarty. So congratulations once again, though, Jason. I like that. Good solid hit there. That pretty much pays for your spot, I do believe. So I'm gonna get this guy down now because I just see him and I just see shame. I just think like, I was like, I thought I did something so good, and then Jeff like totally just shattered that illusion. So I'm just gonna take him off the board so I don't gotta look at him anymore. You broke my heart, Jeff. I'm just gonna say that right now. You broke my heart. Yeah, 56 on the sticker, 52 on the box. He really did. He he just walked right up to my bowl of cornflakes, pulled his pants down, and you know. That's okay though. We try. All right, there we go. Empty box. 56 on sticks. 52 on box. Anyways, all right. So let's see. We have one break prediction down. We almost have the Future Watch one down. We're still looking for a patch auto, and then we're looking for a acetate Future Watch. And again, we'll do the clear cut. The bonus box will be the if we do the bonus break prediction for the bonus box is obviously the Dazzler auto. I did like that edition this year for the clear. I'm not a big clear cut guy, but I like that edition. Marshall Rafael Coronado, and then we got Shakir Mukamadulin for the Sharks. Mukamadulin. What we got next? Jarvis. See, there's Jarvis for you, Jeff. There you go. I know Jeff right now is just giving me the middle finger through the screen. He's just like, yeah, right there, buddy. Larkin and Raymond, Kucherov, Matthew Barzell. Three more boxes to go of SPA. Again, like I said, if we don't see anything, because so far, I mean, obviously, I don't think we've hit what I would consider a case hit yet. So obviously, we're going to keep our eyes open for all that. But again, if we don't see a case hit tonight, I'm going to assume that the case hit's going to be in the other half. And then, like I said, if that's the case, then I'll get ready to post the other half up for next week, and we'll work on getting it filled then. Pretty much be the same price, pretty much down the middle. It's going to all be the same. Stevens, and then we got Gordy Romanov. But again, if we do, because we still got this box and then three more, so you don't know. I mean, we could still hit a huge card out of here. I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. If we do hit a huge card, though, I will take then the second half, those last 8 boxes, and I will look at like I said, grabbing maybe some other products and stuff. A couple maybe some other probably nothing super crazy, but I'll probably try to find some just few extra products to mix in there, and we'll just do some different mixers and stuff over the week. Then if we hit the big card, if we don't. We'll just go ahead and keep running the inner as is. So we'll kind of play it by ear a little bit, but it's probably about as fair as I can make it. McDavid Draisaitl, and then we got a red Pageantry Hudson. That's a nice one. And Josh Stone. So I am talking to the folks that I bought this case from. I'm kind of seeing what else they have on hand. So again, I'm kind of hoping I can find some good deals, and if I can find, like I said, some cheap boxes and stuff like that, like good boxes to break. But like I said, obviously the cheaper the better. That way I can kind of elevate the mixers just a little bit more by adding just maybe a couple extra box or 2 extra. Just try to give you guys as much content as we can fit within reason. So we got Future Watch Auto, Jesper Wallstedt, Marc-Andre Fleury. Mr. Nylander. Crosby and Malkin. Maverick Lamoureux. Excuse me. Arshdeep Baines coming in hot for the Nucks. Going Arshdeep with it. Mikko Rantanen. And then Thatcher Demko. Come on now. Let go. Might have another Future Watch in here, maybe. It does look to be the case. We might have two autos, two Future Watch autos. I always like boxes like that, and that's always cool. We got O'Reilly and Forsberg. We got Connor Geeky right after that. All right, box number 6. 3 more boxes to go after this is all said and done. And then our box of Clear Cut. And I think we might have a third Future Watch here. So one of those is probably definitely not autoed, unless they did mess up and give us 3 Future Watch autos, I guess. But Scott Morrow, Cider, which, I mean, if they want to give us 3 Future Watch autos, I mean, they can definitely do that. So we're going to start with the first one here. See what we get. Best of luck, everybody. So it's a non-auto, but a Josh Doan. So that's a solid little player going to a Utah 167 at $9.99. So these other 2 then, I feel like I've chosen wisely. Like I did not reveal the auto or the auto first and kind of left the numbered card there. Numbered card is now out of the way, so those 2 should be autos. They should be Future Watches. So that's, again, I'm always some of my favorite boxes. Getting 2 nice Future Watch autos out of them. I'll never forget the box. I think it was like 11-12 or something like that SPA, and I hit a Jamie Benn and a Ryan O'Reilly Future Watch auto out of that box. So I was like, well, bang, that's cool. Or no, Jamie Benn of the Stars and Ryan O'Reilly, and I think that's when he was for like the Sabres or something like that. But very cool though. So let's see what we got here. Auto number 1 of box number 5. Bang for the St. Louis Blues. So Vance, buddy, that's a nice one. 980 out of 999. Zachary Bolduc for the St. Louis. Oh, Avs. That's right. Yeah, there you go. Avs. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So thank you, Jeff. But going to the St. Louis Blues. So again, St. Louis is going to Vance. So again, that's a good hit there, Vance. That'll pretty much pay for all your spots right there. Congratulations there, buddy. Nice little hit there going to the Blues. And that will give you guys your break prediction now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 5 Future Watch current autos. So there you go. So that's break prediction number 2 down now. Let's see what we got next. Best of luck, everybody. I like the helmet color. Come on. Come on, let's go! Yeah, San Jose! Terry! There you go. One more for the road. 606 out of 999. There it is, guys. Macklin Celebrini Future Watch autograph. Bang. There it is. Terry, buddy. There you go, my man. There it is. Wowza. 606 out of 999. There it is. Bang, bang, bang. Congratulations, Terry, buddy. Macklin Celebrini Future Watch Auto. 606 out of 999. There you go, bud. Let's fucking go. That's it right there, folks. Bump him down here. Bump him out of the way. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Bang, ba-bang, bang, boom. There it is, folks. Very nice. Very nice. But who knows? I mean, there could be more. I mean, this inner, the other inner, who knows what else is in here. I mean, there's been cases where, I mean, you do hit multiple. You might hit Hudson, you might hit a Celebrini, you might hit Mishkov and Hudson, who knows? 11 on the sticker, 39 on the box. See, look, this is going to be Mishkov in here. You watch. So I'm sure Caleb's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we got. Empty box. 11 on the sticker, and we got 39 on the box. All right, best of luck, folks. Again, we still got 2 more boxes of SPA there. Bang, there it is, folks. There it is. 3 out of 4 now, everybody. So we're going to get a $10 break credit going on here because that is a patch auto. There it is. Let's go. It's like, yes. Yes, let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm ready. Nick Suzuki, Max Performance. And then we got Logan Cooley. Followed by Brandon Bussey, the Bruins. Connor McDavid. Liam Ogren. John Carlson. Trevor Zegras. And then we got another Trevor Zegras. So now all we need is that acetate Future Watch, and you guys got your 4 of 4 then at that point. We still got 2 more boxes to go in the rest of this box. So no one, not sure what you're going to get between here and then. Jack Hughes. Isaiah George. Next, we got Mr. Brennan Othman. Frank Nazar, and Brian Rust. In Rust, we trust. So we got a limited out of 99 here for Future Watch. Going to the Columbus Blue Jackets, we have James Malatesta, 92 out of 99. Limited Future Watch going to Columbus. Columbus is going to Eric, 92 out of 99. Max Performance, Matthew Barzell. Darcy Kemper, and then the old Will Smith Future Watch limited there. I'm still rooting to see some kind of Hudson. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm psyched to hit that Celebrini. You know, it's a huge card. But I'm just kind of hoping, like I said, I could still maybe see some kind of Hudson auto come out of here. It could be a limited auto, so we'll set this off to the side. Romanov and Protas. Let's see, what's next? Spectrum Effects is what's next. Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh Penguins Spectrum Effects. Cale Makar, Max Performance. And then we got Daniel Mijul, Future Watch for the Devs. We got Sebastian Costa, level 1, Future Watch Effects. Austin Chuck. We got Nylander, the old Nylander. All right. I may have to assume if we don't see another auto out of this box, then that patch could be a Future Watch auto because I don't know. Never mind. Nope, we got one here, it looks like. So I was going to say, if I don't see one, I may have to assume and then that's a Future Watch auto patch because you're supposed to get one every box. Come on now, Upper Deck. Don't chintz us now, Upper Deck. I know you want to. Just don't do it. Listen to the better angels of your nature. All right, so let's see what we got. We're going to start with this one again. This might not be autoed again, but never know. It's a limited. So it's either out of 99 or it's autoed. So let's see what we get. Again, this is box number 6. 2 more to go after this one, and then we got our clear cut. So we have a limited Cooley out of 99. There's 94 out of 99. Close to being jersey numbered. I think he's 92. But 94 out of 99, Logan Cooley limited. $94 out of 99. Solid hit there going to the Mammoths. Again, the Utah's done well tonight for Brian, so obviously congratulations there, Brian. All right, let's see what we got our Future Watch here, and then we'll get into the thick boy there next. So let's see what we got. Best of luck. Future Watch auto hopefully coming up. Going to the Winnipeg Jets. So Winnipeg's done really well tonight. So there you go, Evan. Nikita Chibrikov, Future Watch auto, 620 out of 999. Pretty nice autograph, though. I'll give him that. Solid hit, though, nonetheless. 620 out of 999. Okay, congratulations once again to Winnipeg. Again, Winnipeg's, I think they've gotten 3 autos tonight. The Future Watch, Yeah, I mean, they had the Future Watch and the two Ehlers tonight. So again, and a $25 team, you just never know what that team's gonna be, right? But I like it though. Congrats there to the Jets. All right, folks, it's time. You know what we do? It's time to peel back the layers because again, we got a thick boy in here. Are we going to see a Future Watch auto patch? Or are we just going to see a limited auto? What is it going to be? Freshman Focus, Lane Hudson. First, it's kind of. Oh, it's a Future Watch. So let's see what we're going to get here. Best of luck, folks. Could be an update, though, maybe. It is an update going to the Carolina Hurricanes. Peter Kochetkov, 77 out of 100. Future Watch. I think this is one of the Future Watch limited auto patch. So again, this is from 22-23, I do believe. Yep. So it is an update Future Watch auto patch. Like I say, yeah, I think this will probably do a little bit better. And again, solid patch, nice 3-color, red, black, white there. So solid little patch in there, 77 out of 100. Alrighty. Peter Kochetkov, again, 77 out of 100. Get a nice little solid patch. Again, it is an update, but hey, whatever. I don't care. Again, like you said, solid player. I'm not too upset about it. It could be a million things. You just never know. You never know till you reveal it. So, but again, not too shabby. So, congrats there once again, there, Jeff. I'm glad that we've been able to redeem ourselves in your eyes. I'm glad you haven't given up all hope on the keg. It wasn't easy though. I'll tell you that. We really had to put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that one, folks. But we got it done. That's all I know. We got Jeff back on our side again. He's a fan. All right. Box number 7. We have 12 on the sticker and 11 on the box. Uh-oh. 12 on the sticker, 11 on the box. I do like my low numbers like that, especially when they're nice and cozy and close like that. 11 and 12. We'll have to wait and see what we get. Box. 12 on the sticker. 11 on the box. All right. What do we got next, folks? Let's find out. We got a redemption. We got a redemption. Woo! Uh-oh. Bryce, are you paying attention? This could be your boy finally, or it could be more for the Sharks. You never know. But there it is. We got a redemption here. Uh-oh. Who's it going to be? What's it going to be for? Archdeep Baines. Matthew Coronado. Yeah, those are the two, I think, bigger Future Watch guys, like Hiramaki and Will Smith for the redemptions. We'll have to kind of wait and see. I mean, we already hit a Will Smith, so that's why I'm kind of be a little more interested in Lakira Mackey because, like I said, for me, I like again, like if I can get like again, the way I look at it is like they're like hunting trophies, right? Like you know what I'm saying. Now I got the Celebrini Future Watch on I got his head on my wall now, and I got that, I'm like the Predator collecting collecting skulls and stuff. So that's like I said. So for me, I always like again getting a variety. But I mean, if it's Will Smith, it's Will Smith. That's still a really big fucking hit. Like not gonna lie. So I mean, and that'd be it'd be crazy break for Terry if it was Will Smith, a Celebrini Future Watch and a Will Smith. I mean, good lord. Talk about spoiled. That's right, Terry. We love you, but you're being spoiled. Arthur Kaliev, Joshua Wah. I heard your scream. You didn't hear my scream. You didn't hear the girly shrills of my voice. Come on now. So you want to see what we've done for you there, Terry? Is that what you're saying? You're not aware of what we've done for you? Well, I mean, here, let me bring him in for a closer look. How's that for you there, Terry? Okay. Oh, even better. And that wasn't a sound effect either. That's awesome. Mikko Horantinen, Mr. Fantilli, and then Alestezka. There it is. Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm down with SPA right now because, like I said, I mean, I like opening products like this because again, you can get some really big banger stuff. But I like stuff that normally treats us well, and we get a lot of good hits and stuff from it. Um, I just think there's certain products that are they're kind of assholes. So yeah, that's right there, Terry. It's, hey, but like I said, when you got products like this that treat you pretty well, I mean, I'm all about keeping that rolling. Because again, I just like being able to hit big cards for you guys. So, and it's amazing because honestly, I could probably get a case of this cheaper than I can get a case of the Stature coming out. Like I said, I mean, I was huge on Stature, but like I said, I don't know. I'm a little nervous when it comes out. And Jason Poland, we got. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, outside the autos of SPA, the product itself can be a little boring because obviously, but again, that's the highlight, right? Is you can get a box with like 4 autos and stuff in it. You just never know. Um, but yeah, and that's it too. Is basically the Future Watch is like the young gun. It's to me, a Future Watch auto is essentially a quintessential rookie card. If you're gonna be collecting any player of any sort, you're gonna pretty much gonna want his young gun and you're gonna want his Future Watch auto, um, at least in your collection, at the very least. But yeah, and like I said, and I don't know, I just like SPA too because again, like I said, I mean, as much as it's nice to open stuff like Premier and Black Diamond, again, I just like because like the price point's not bad. It's a very decently priced set for the most part. And again, you can hit some really nice stuff out of here. Nice one to Anaheim here. 108 out of 399, Olin Zellweger. Nathan McKinnon, Igor Shesterkin. So I think that's always kind of like my battle, right? My battle is obviously balancing the price with kind of what can be what can be hit out of here. The potential. Um, and again, I don't know. Like I said, just for me, it's always nice opening products to have a good track record with us. Again, I'm a big credentials guy myself. I've hit a lot of big stuff out of credentials. I like opening it. Again, probably not going to wow you, like I said, like with the big boomer, patch autos and stuff. But I'm willing to take a chance at credentials for like $100 a box. Why not? David got Bedard, Spectrum Effects, Colin Graff, Maverick Work. I like just a little bit of spice. I like to make it spicy. Ruslan Ishkakov. 2-case break of what? SPA or like what are we talking about here? I just want to make sure I'm understanding what's being proposed here. Panarin. All right, drop that down. We're gonna bump that down. What's Upper Deck? Is that like series or something, or? I think we got a horizontal Future Watch auto here. Okay, I got you. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I mean that's absolutely, Terry. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Congratulations once again on the Celebrini. So, but yeah, I mean, I, like I said, I'm always about finding good deals, and I think I can probably get a good deal. That's what I'm kind of looking into now with some series product from 24-25. So again, depending on what I can get for that. Yeah, obviously it will. A lot of it's going to depend on who's got what. I'm guessing Montreal is going to probably be expensive with Demidov. I don't know who the other big rookies are going to be coming in and stuff like. I don't know if that Schaefer kid's going to be coming for the Islanders already or not. So we'll kind of have to keep an eye on see like who. Again, there's usually a new big three every year with product. Snuggerud, yeah, that's what the Blues, right? Snuggerud Blues. Anyway, so we got a horizontal Future Watch here. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Let's see what we got. Next up, best of luck, everybody. Horizontal Future Watch. Bang for the Anaheim Ducks. So there you go, Chris. Cutter Gauthier, 167 out of 199. Cutter Gauthier, horizontal Future Watch auto. And that's a solid hit right there for Anaheim. So congratulations there, Chris. Trust me, like I said, I'd love to see more Ovechkin and stuff show up. I always like You know, I always like when he pops in here and things like that. So sometimes he can be a harsh mistress. That's for sure. But there you go. Anaheim Cutter Gauthier, 167 out of 199 horizontal future watch auto. Again, nice hit there going to Anaheim. Alrighty, folks. I know. I'm just like I said, trust me, I'd love to hit you big Ovies all the time there, my man. Redemption time. Yeah, he's got a pretty good auto. Let's see what we got here. Is it going to be Smith? Akira Mackey? Could be something completely different. Let's find out. Nice and slow. Let's see what we get. SP Authentic Future Watch Auto. So it is a Future Watch Auto. Where is it going to? Are we going to be able to make someone's day, night? We'll find out. Best of luck, folks. Ah, Terry. Damn, Terry. What a break for San Jose. What a break for San Jose. Goodness gracious. Our second Will Smith Future Watch redemption we pulled. First one I do believe went to Rory, which I think he ended up razzing it off in Casey's group or whatever. Don't know who won it after that, but this one's going to Terry as well. So again, I mean, yeah, I mean San Jose. I mean they're yeah on fire right now. All right, folks. Last box of SP Authentic for the break. Again, we'll still do our clear cut last. Once we get to that point, we still gotta get through our last box right here. This is box number 8. Hell of a break tonight. I'll say that right now. Hell of a break. You know, I think we've hit some really good. I mean, McGroarty, Boldick, the Smith, the Gautier, the Celebrini. We hit a patch auto. We hit a nice Ehlers there. I mean, solid fucking break, folks. That's all I gotta say. So, again, obviously, congrats to the hitters, and just thank you guys for hanging out. I think it was a fun one. You know, I think it was a really good break. But because again, I do think we hit obviously the case hit with the Celebrini. But who knows? I mean, again, there could be other big cards in the other half of the inner. I don't know. I mean, so far this inner seems pretty loaded to me. So who knows? This whole case could be fucking filthy loaded. I don't know. But like I said, so we may break down the second inner though. With like I said, the Celebrini kind of already being hit. We may break down the second inner though, and we may like I said kind of add some different products into it and see what happens. So. But again, thank you guys as always. Though again, like I said, it was a lot of fun tonight. I think it was pretty damn good break. I'll say that. And I think you guys know me enough that I'm not someone that's gonna like just hype up breaks just to hype up a break. You know, I mean, if I'm saying it was a good break, it was probably because it was a good break. 59 on the sticker. 21 on the box. So we got the plug-in numbers, the 1 and the 9. Yeah. Now I will say now if we're interested in keeping the inner together, like you know what I'm saying, we don't necessarily have to break. I mean, we could still sell it, but again, if you want, like I mean, I can always still maybe get a couple extra boxes of something else. So if we were looking just to maybe take a little break from SPA and maybe do like a little cheap mixer or something in between or so. I mean, it's up to you guys, but you know, I'm just thinking that's I just kind of think that's kind of the way to go, though. Like, so now that we've kind of hit what I feel is probably the case hit, but I mean, I don't know. This thing could be, who knows how loaded this case is. 59 sticker, 21 on the box. But like, so we'll kind of figure it out, though. We'll discuss a little bit more, but like, so that's kind of like what I'm thinking. But but I am looking into some other stuff. I am looking into some other stuff though. Again, I wouldn't mind doing like a inner case of credentials and like a case of like extended or something like that. That'd be kind of cool, and I think that would be actually very affordable as well. So, but I mean, again, this is all good ideas. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't mind when you guys kind of like tell me like, this is I wouldn't mind seeing this or I wouldn't mind seeing that, because now, granted, I may not always go with that idea, but I think it still gives me an idea and a direction to kind of look into at that point. So it definitely helps me out, helps me make my decisions and stuff like that. We got a pageantry auto. So again, like, so never be afraid to kind of like I said, just kind of, hey, wouldn't mind breaking this, or I wouldn't, what about doing this or that? So it's all good. So I always appreciate it. Helps me out. Because, like I said, I'm always for breaking and opening stuff. You guys are wanting to break and open as well, especially if I can get a good price on it. Like I said, that's always kind of the paramount factor into almost anything I buy for you guys is the price of it all. Because again, like I said, if I get a good price for it, if it's cheaper for me, then again I can charge a lot less for you guys, and it won't be as expensive as it could be. So count future launch. I do try my best to, like I said, not to again try to go super crazy on super crazy on you guys, and again, like, to not try to overwhelm you too much. Got Frank Nazar. Got Leo Carlson, and then Jake Sanderson. Still looking for that acetate. You did get 3 out of 4 break predictions though so far. If we don't see the acetate, so you'll at least get $10 in break credit given away. Matthews and Marner. Leon Draisaitl. We got Brandon Scanlon. Brandon Scanlon. Got James Malatesta up next for the Blue Jackets, freshman focus. Cutter Gauthier pageantry for the Anaheim Ducks. And then we got there goes right there. Alexander Holtz, the Vegas Golden Knights. All right. Last stack of 5. How are we going to end the SPA? How are we going to end it? I think it'll be something at least halfway decent. Red Matt Boldy, and Marshall Raffel for the Maple Leafs. Oh, okay, it's a holofoil, I think. Yep. I'm gonna say, wait a minute. So we got so we'll just do this real fast. Put that there. That we got Barkov. So we should have our holofoil here. Let's see who it's going to. It looks like we got a Legends, be my guess. Oh yeah, going to the Habs. Bernie Jeffrey on. Little boom boom here, going to the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, I was really hoping it was going to be Lakira Mackey, in all honesty. I mean, again, no offense to Terry, but again, he hit the Celebrini, so I was kind of like hoping anyways. And again, I've already hit a Smith redemption, so I was really hoping it was going to be Lakira Mackey this time around. But fortunately, it is just more for the Sharks. But again, you never know. Like I said, we still got 8 more boxes. You don't know. Like I said, I mean, I don't know how they packed them, so you just never know. Legends Hollow though, Bernie Jeffrey on for the Habs. Right? Especially in the same inner as well. Like you didn't even put one in one inner and one in the other. You put them both in the same inner. Got Jake Neighbors. Gauthier, and then we got for the Wild here. Homie, I don't know his name. But again, you never know. Clear Cut's coming up, so we don't know what's going to be in there as well. Lucas Cormier. The Knights. Barzell Horvats. And Kevin Hayes. I mean, like I said, I opened that extended case for my birthday there, and he was like all in it. I mean, like I said, like an outburst, young gun, outburst, checklist, outburst, first round draft. I'm like, I could see a theme here right now, I believe, Upper Deck. It does not look like we, excuse me, hit a acetate future watch, but again, we will still obviously open the clear cut. If there's the blue dazzler in there, that will still give you your 4 break predictions then. Kolosov. All right. Let's go, folks. What do we got here? Pageantry auto. Best of luck. What do we got? Auto number 1, box number 8. Going to the Avalanche. Devin Taves. So a little Devin Taves for the Avalanche. That is going to Brian. So Utah did pretty well enough there for you, Brian, but a little extra from the Avs, Devin Taves. Pageantry auto. Let's see, what do we got? What are we going to end the Future Watch hunt on here? Best of luck, folks. Where's it going? Going to the Vancouver Canucks. So again, not Lakira Mackey, but Arshdeep Bains. So there you go, Brace. So at least a little something for your trouble. Arshdeep Bains for the Vancouver Canucks. So again, at least you didn't go out with nothing. 894 out of 999 going to Vancouver, Arshdeep Bains. All right, very cool. All right, let me clear out the base real fast. Again, hell of a break tonight, though, folks. Once again, really, I mean, this has been one solid break. Huge congrats to the Sharks. I mean, they ended huge. But I think overall we had some really good, just solid hits for several teams across the board. And again, like I said, being an inner wasn't. I think most of the teams were pretty decently priced. So, but again, I always just thank you guys so much for just again trusting me to do this, letting me do this for you. Again, I just always do the best I can. I'm just the little guy, low tech, nothing fancy, no bells and whistles, just straight up, just breaking cards and just trying to hit you guys monsters. And again, just enjoying the process of doing it. Like I said, it's never crossed my mind to ever, like I said, like no matter how big a card is that I hit, it's never crossed my mind to be like, I should just keep this and fuck them. It's like, nah. I like sharing the cards with everybody. I like the hobby. I like it too much. And like I said, just never made any sense to me. It's like if I'm gonna hit a big card, I want I want everyone to see it. I want to hide it. I want to keep it to myself. I want everyone to see that shit. So let's see what we get here with Clear Cut, the final box of the break. We got looks like 11 again on the sticker, 11 on the sticker, and 45 on the box. I have to just go in and cover it up. Empty Clear Cut box. Again, 11 and 45. So how are we going to end it, folks? Best of luck, everybody. A little bit of Clear Cut. Again, I'll be doing the Clear Cut giveaway and probably the $10 giveaway. I'll do all that stuff tomorrow. Again, if you win the Clear Cut box and you want me to do the reveal, I will go live and do that probably over on Twitter or whatever. Not a big deal there. But yeah, so again, if you win, but again, if you want to, especially if you're domestic, I don't have a problem sending it because again, that's not bad. It just again, if you're in Canada, I may have to open it for you before I send it just to kind of keep them costs down. But again, I'll do all that tomorrow. We'll do the giveaway for $10 break credit, and then we'll do the box giveaway. But thank you guys so much as always. Final hit of the break right here. Our auto from Clear Cut. Who is it going to? Best of luck, everybody. Oh, get out of here, Montreal. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Kim. There you go. What a break. What a break. Look at that. Lane Hudson for the Montreal Canadiens. Pulling it out last second. There you go, Caleb, buddy. There it is. UD Canvas Signatures. What a break tonight, folks. Does it get any better than this? I don't know. Woo. That made me happy. I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't, because it's Clear Cut, one shot Johnny. But fuck, man. Sorry about the swearing, but shoo. That is a beauty. Caleb, my man, there you go. You have been rewarded as well. Love to see it. Basically, that's kind of how it I'll never forget when I hit the we were actually, it was our first case we ever got from Triple Play. Very first, and it was 2122 SP Authentic. I shit you not. very first case we ever got from him, we hit the 1 of 1 Cole Caulfield rookie pageantry auto. And like I just remember, like as soon as like it's like I thought it was just a Caulfield auto, and then the 1 of 1 came out, and I was just like my brain like shut off at that point. All I was just like I just kept saying like the F word over and over again because I didn't know what to say. It's just like what? This isn't supposed to happen here. This isn't man. That is what a break though, man. I mean, again, McGroarty, Boldick, the Ehlers, Gautier, the Patch Auto, Celebrini, ending big on clear cut. How about I'm like blown away right now. Like it's what a break, seriously. I've been waiting for one of these for a while, just to unload. That's fucking awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I am just like my mood has just been so much improved though. Like I said, it's kind of a iffy day as it is, so I was kind of the dumps. So, but I'm just glad that this break really worked out tonight again. Um, sure, I mean, I'm just glad I get to hit these cards for you guys. I really am. Again, like I said, just really respect you guys. Respect the fact you guys are putting your money and stuff into these breaks. I really do the best I can with, like I said, trying to deliver. Again, what I can within obviously my means. I wish I could do more, and maybe someday we can get to that point. But like I said, I'm always just very grateful, like I said, for you guys. Like I said, just trust me to do this for you, and again, like I said, breaks like this are just they always just make me feel really good because, like I said, this is why I do it. I love hitting big cards for you guys, even if they're not mine. Like I said, it's not a big deal. Like I'm super stoked for Caleb for that lane. I mean, that lane, like I kind of saw the Bell Center helmet, and I was like, oh, I like that. And I saw the 40. I was like, get the fuck, like no, like get out of here, like no way, like come on, And it's just like. So like I said, for me, that's like I said, you could bottle that and I would shoot it up like dope every day, you know. But anyways, folks, thank you so much. I said I needed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. What a break. 9 boxes of just pure fire. Thank you guys so much. Again, I tip my hat to you guys each and every time. Nothing but respect and love, folks. Again, love you guys, love the hobby, love sharing this with you. Again, love pulling these big bangers. I like hitting the bangers and the monsters for you guys. That's the good dope right there. But thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Spam in the morning. So again, I'll give folks a chance to rewatch if they want to, but I'll post the spam in the morning. And then, like I said, we'll kind of figure out what we're gonna do next, and we'll go from there. But crazy night, folks. Crazy night. Thank you so much. Again, I'm just super stoked for everybody again. So congrats to the winners, and let's do this again real soon, right? Let's do this again soon. I'm all for that. Let's break some more cards. But all right, guys. Rock and roll heavy metal. You guys have yourself a good night. Until next time, everybody. Powder Cake Pack Rips. We are signing off for tonight. Looking forward to the next time, folks. Let's go.